Heaves Barnside Chat. We take your questions from the magic rainbow bag. Love lives here, so join us today for Heaves Barnside Chat. You can find us in Campbellville, Ontario. We have rescued chickens, pigs, and cows and goats. We've got plenty more farmed animals, big and small, all for love and love for all. Welcome to Heaves Barnside Chat. We take your questions from the magic rainbow bag. Love lives here, so join us today for Heaves Barnside Chat. Our mission is to inspire kindness and compassion for farmed animals everywhere. You can help us take action by volunteering or through donations, or visit our store and check out our website to learn more. Welcome to Heaves Barnside Chat. We take your questions from the magic rainbow bag. Love lives here, so join us today for Heaves Barnside Chat. Happily ever after Farm Sanctuary.
Hello,
Hello,
friends.
everyone.
Welcome today. Welcome to Heaves Barnside Chat. My name is Derek,
And my name is Nicole.
and I'm executive director and co-founder here. And
I'm a senior animal caregiver here at Happily Ever After.
it should just say hero at the
Oh,
bottom
God.
on your
Right
side.
back at ya.
Oh, thank you. High five. Let's high five to that.
Yeah. Oh, it's a good one.
What's everybody up to today? Let us know in the comment feed where you are tuning in from. Oh gosh, we got names blazing across the screen here. Let's catch a few of them. Hi, Linda.
Hello.
Vancouver.
Nice.
Oh, I want to go back to Vancouver. It's so beautiful out there.
Yes.
Hello to Jerry Lee.
From Maine.
Hello. And we got Deb tuning in.
I think I saw Mel from England.
Ooh, Mel from England.
Nice.
It's almost dinner time, Mel.
Yeah.
What's for dinner? It's a beautiful day around the sanctuary today. We have so much in store for you to talk about today. Today's Barnside Chat agenda, we're going to talk about some resident updates.
Woohoo.
And then we're going to do the MRB, which is this confuses some people. But let me just, the rainbow emoticon is there to trigger you off. And the facilities update, we'll do a weather report, we'll do photos of the week, and then we'll remember when, if there's time. So the first thing on the agenda, well, is to say hello to Sylvia. Hi,
Yes,
Sylvia.
hello,
so good
Sylvia.
to see you. You're always here. And Gail, you're here too.
Yes.
Thank you, friends, for tuning in. You know, this show could not happen without your love and support.
Truly.
And without participants like yourself tuning in from around the world. We're going to tell you everything that is happening about the farm, starting right now with the resident care updates. Okay, there's a lot of them. I had to watch the bear care. The recent bear care installment.
We did a lot that week. Yeah, and there will be another bear care this week as well. Andrew and I will be doing it on Wednesday. It's been a pretty hectic last couple weeks, and it's kind of the way it goes sometimes. When it rains, it pours, you know. We have a couple weeks where, knock on wood, everything seems pretty calm, more or less the usual, and then all of a sudden we kind of get hit with, you know, emergency after emergency, new things popping up, but that's what we're here for, to tend to all of the residents' needs, so we deal with it. But yeah, it's been a busy couple weeks.
And that's why you're here, is to watch us tend to all of their needs, because let's be honest, taking care of 70 farmed animals, making sure that they have the best life possible is not something that everybody can do.
Absolutely.
But we've been given this opportunity because you believe in the mission, you tune in every week, You donate, you become monthly donors, you give to the auctions, you come and volunteer.
Everything.
All of the things that make this organization go around would not be possible without you. And I hope that you feel our love every single week.
It's incredible, honestly.
It's, you know, when you stop and think about it, this could all be gone in a second.
Totally.
Right? And it's so important to acknowledge everybody that helps to keep this place going.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you are one of them. So
thank you so much,
thanks for
everyone.
tuning in. All right, here we go for the resident care update. What are we looking at here?
Ooh,
this looks like the start of the world, like the universe is forming
that's
in
the
some
Big
sort
Bang
of a Big
somewhere in
Bang.
there.
What are we looking at there, Nicole?
So that's actually a goat fecal sample under the microscope. So yes, that's actually from yesterday. So yesterday afternoon, I just had a couple fecals to recheck. So at this point, we've done all of our regular spring fecal testing. Right now, just working through a couple rechecks. So we just have a couple residents. Yesterday was Diablo, Gilbert, so 2 of our elderly and CAE positive goats, and Gloria's fecal retest as well. So they've already been treated for parasites, and they've already had a recheck. This is our second recheck, basically just to assess their parasite burden throughout the season. The thing with goats and sheep is we'll never be able to completely eliminate the parasites, but just making sure that we're at a level that we can manage. And I'm happy to say that they're all in pretty good shape. So that's just some of the incredible on-site care that we're able to offer, is being able to collect those samples first thing in the morning, and then run them that afternoon, eliminating time and money, sending them off to the lab.
That's not something our cell phones do, right?
No. Not yet.
That photo may have been taken from a cell phone.
Yes.
Was it through a viewing lens?
Yeah.
But this is a highly powerful microscope.
Yeah. So
we're looking at bubbles there, right? The little round ones are bubbles.
So it's mostly bubbles, yeah. So those dark, perfectly round things are bubbles. So goats and sheep, all ruminants, their fecal samples are often very bubbly under the microscope.
Looks like ginger ale.
Yeah, the fermentation in their gut. So a lot of bubbles. I don't know if you can see it. I kind of have to get really close. I'm curious, actually, if anyone watching from home would be able to notice the parasite eggs in here. But in this view, I think there's 4 of them. They're kind of the bottom, towards the bottom right corner.
Right,
yeah, towards the bottom right. So there were a couple parasite eggs in there. All those larger things, it's mostly just plant material.
We're able to do most of our fecal testing on site because we have this amazing equipment. So this was a success story relating to the resident healthcare update, and here is the quick video. If you missed it on, you were on Bear Care Corner just this past week. You and Andrea. If you missed this video, here it is for a recap. Nope. There it is.
There we are.
So Ray is back home.
Yes,
he was emergency transported for what appeared to be respiratory distress. And if you watched Bear Care Corner, you got to see him arrive back home, and you know that he is doing well.
Yes, very well.
Here's a little video of him getting a welcome home shower. It was hot that day when we
transported him.
It was
toasty, yeah. So he got a hose down, the pond, Fig Newtons, of course.
I was kind of jealous. He gets to stand in that cold bath and then be hosed off. I felt like I needed to be hosed off as well.
Yeah.
So Ray is home. He's doing well.
Yeah, he's doing great.
And we're just waiting to reintegrate him back into Gen Pop. I know we got a couple of questions about Ray in the Magic Rainbow bag. I saw them. So we'll cover more on Ray in just a moment.
Amazing.
More on the resident healthcare update we have here. Gloria, who is beautifully perched upon her pedestal here.
She loves it up there.
She is definitely number one right now.
Yeah.
And she's having a rough go. We discovered that she has it's a terminal illness.
Yeah, a wasting disease, Johne's disease. Yeah.
It's not the best news for Gloria.
Yeah.
We're doing everything that we possibly can to keep Gloria comfortable.
Yeah, lots of supportive care, close monitoring.
Every single day we'll do that until Gloria lets us know that it's time. So please keep your fingers crossed for the caregivers, for everybody here that's on site where they're wearing their hearts on their sleeve. It was not a great discovery. Here's somebody else that was having a bit of a rough go yesterday. Mr. Diablo. He is 15 years old.
Yeah.
And yesterday he was displaying that he was not having a good day yesterday.
Yes.
You can see him walking really strangely here.
Yeah, the hunched posture, uncomfortable. What was kind of the big giveaway in the morning is that he loves his routine. He loves getting his Fig Newtons, his meds, his breakfast. He was not excited about any of those things yesterday. Sorry, there's bugs flying around. So we kept a close eye on him yesterday. Had a really good physical exam, booked a call, spoke with our vets on the phone just to kind of figure out next steps. Happy to say that he seems to have perked up. He perked up throughout the day yesterday. He's doing better this morning, more excited about breakfast. So we're continuing to keep a close eye on him. Our vet is coming out this Wednesday, so we should be able to have a peek at him as well, but definitely someone that we're keeping a close eye on right now
when I
as
heard
well.
that he was having a bad day, I was like, I gotta go see. Lots of times when I hear someone's having a bad day, I'm like, I gotta go put my finger on this to just get a baseline for myself.
Absolutely.
And when I went out, he did not come out of the barn. He did not want to see me. And I went in the barn and he was like, I'm out of here. And he walked away from me.
Yeah, they do a good job letting us know.
Yeah,
right?
normally he challenges you or he wants to do some of that goat behavior.
For sure.
But he was walking away from me, and man, that sent some warning whistles going off
Absolutely.
in my head.
Yeah, and that's like the important thing about like regular observations, kind of knowing what's normal for all of the residents. That way we are able to quickly realize, oh, something's not right, and being able to investigate as soon as possible, basically.
Not eating is like
huge,
hands down.
Yeah,
like the biggest, one of the biggest red flags.
Absolutely.
Last night when I went to close up, he had a little bit of spunk to him. He wanted to nail me again. So
it's funny when we're like, good for you. Like, that's a good sign.
yeah, absolutely. But Diablo's 15 years old. He arrived here almost at the very beginning of our mission here 10 years ago.
Wow.
And he came from a petting zoo. It was a city-run petting zoo, and his hair was covered in deeply natted corn pieces from public members throwing, dry corn at him to try to get his attention. He didn't really care for humans that very much.
No, I don't blame him.
Nor did he like to step on the ground. He was like a concrete raised resident where he would, that's all he was used to. He didn't know what the ground was. So Diablo, please keep your fingers crossed for Diablo that he has a good week this week. There's so many ways that you can help support the sanctuary. Number one, you're tuning in. That's the biggest thing. Number two is you can follow all of our programming here on the Facebook page. Make sure you like it. Make sure you follow it. I noticed that a lot of you here don't actually have it followed. You're not following. Yeah, so go ahead and check it. Make sure that you're following the page. That really helps our metrics. That really helps our stories be pushed further and further, and it gets shared more. So if you can make sure you follow the page, that would be amazing. All right, it's time for the weather report. Let's head on to the barn. We're going to change locations here.
Excellent.
We're going to head on up to the barn. It is a beautiful day out today.
Yeah.
Sunny, hazy.
Might rain later.
With a chance of quacking ducks, oinking pigs, neighing horses, and braying donkeys.
All of the above.
All of the above. Oh, here's April's family.
What are they doing?
Let's come on. We're going to change. Hopefully we have Wi-Fi here.
What are you guys doing out of bed?
Family is all out of bed. Hello, baby girl.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, there goes the iPad. Whoopsies. Sorry about that, friends. All right, we're going to do the weather report on an angle. We're having tripod. We're having tripod difficulty
Doing
today.
our best.
Oh, there. Are we both on? There.
Yeah.
So it's warm today. It's sticky. It's hot.
It's humid.
You can feel the steamy heat.
Yeah.
It's been a heat wave.
Yeah, never ending, it feels like.
been a heat wave. Right now it is 25 degrees. It's sunny and hazy and humid.
Yeah,
and
nice breeze right now that just started. That's nice.
It is. Look at who wants to be on Barnside Chat. There's all the piggerones.
Oh, goodness.
Hello, Mama Pig. Daddy loves you so much.
You know what? I think they heard that. No.
Oh, it says weather report with Andrea.
Oh.
Hi, Andrea. You're missing the weather report. We filled in for you. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Broadcasting.
Stop recording.
Where did you guys go?
I don't know, but I've never had this message before. Continue recording. Stop broadcast. We'll continue because we don't want to stop the broadcast.
No.
Let me know in the comment feed. Oh, there we are. Oh, it says no signal.
Oh, are we back?
Oh, are we back? I hope we're back because we never left you. Sorry about that, friends. Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? Let me know if we're back. Oh gosh. Oh, I think we're back now. I think because that was yellow before. Oh, there we are. We lost you. We got sidetracked. We saw some beautiful pigs over there.
We got distracted.
Like, oh, we got to go check them out.
Yeah.
The weather report is not with Andrea. That was a mistake. Please don't roll back. Okay. So we're having some pretty good weather. Seasonal. And I noticed that the leaves have started to change.
Yeah,
Have you seen that?
I know. I noticed a little bit of that too, and I was like, "What? It's what's happening? It's still spring."
The fruits are ripening.
Yeah, the apple trees.
The apple trees, the pears in the orchard.
Yeah.
I've noticed the sumac trees.
Yeah.
All of the flowers have gotten really ripe.
Right.
What else? The nuts are falling.
Yes, I feel like that just happened. The passage of time. It's wild.
It's time stands still for nobody. This is something that I saw here is a devil's dipstick.
Oh.
I put up the wrong slide. Let me go back there. Oh, I'm lost.
Oh, someone still no signal? Maybe for Gail?
Here we are. I think it's just on a delay.
Okay.
I think. Let me check. Oh boy.
We got distracted by the pigs.
We did get distracted. I think it's still frozen.
Uh-oh.
We'll carry on the program here. I hope it's going. Oh, let me come over here. It looks like your head is a worm. Did you see this mushroom?
Not recently, but I have seen those in the mulch outside of Dolly's house.
This little thing poking up out of the ground. I was like, oh my gosh, look at that worm.
Super freaky looking.
Yeah, and that's called a devil's dipstick? Devil's lipstick? Devil's dipstick. I looked it up on that Google program. You know what I'm talking about, where you can take a picture of something and have it refer. Oh, it still says no signal. Don't know how to fix that. Uh-oh. Wi-Fi's bad here today, friends.
Apparently.
All right, we're going to carry on with the program anyways. You may have to catch up on
it'll
the
be
replay.
recorded.
It's time now for the
Magic Rainbow Bag.
If you have a question that you would like answered, all you have to do is put your question in the comment feed below, and then we will answer them in... Oh, I don't know. No chronological order whatsoever. Here is the first question. Sorry to interrupt. I just forgotten. When is Heaps moving? I saw a few videos of you packing and moving buildings.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. We're moving.
We sure are.
We are in huge packing mode right now. And every day we are spending, sorting, packing. We're moving. So the property, they get control of the property around September 7th or 8th.
Oh gosh.
And then we will start moving things over from there. So
very exciting.
It is very exciting. And there's nothing glamorous about moving.
No, it is a lot of work, especially in the summertime. My goodness. Yeah, it's a lot.
Is Gloria eating normally now? Oh.
Yeah. We talked about this a little bit last week on Bear Care, but for folks who didn't tune into that, she's definitely eating better compared to before we took her to OVC, which I guess was about 2 weeks ago at this point. She does have like a nice concentrated goat ration grain that we feed her twice a day that she's pretty eager for. Still not quite as eager as we would expect. And then other treats, she's kind of intermittently eating here and there. So her appetite has gotten better, but it's not quite normal, not quite what we would have hoped for, a relatively young, healthy goat. So we're just keeping a very close eye on that.
Fingers crossed for Gloria, friends.
Yeah.
Here's that question. This is about integration of Ray. So how do we reintegrate folks? So when a lot of people don't know this, but when there's a hierarchy structure within all of the pig herds that exists, and if you're not mindful of it, I mean, you're going to end up at the bottom of the herd very quickly.
Yes, yes, very complex,
It's like,
very fluid.
It is.
Yeah, very complicated.
Removing Ray from his herd just for a few days means that all of the other herd members have
shuffled around him.
They
yeah,
reworked out their order,
Yeah.
and so when Ray comes back, that means he's no longer where he once was.
Yeah.
So two people that are quite upset whenever, or happy when somebody moves, is Tammy and Abigail. They're always very happy that they're moving
Yeah.
up. But that also means that reintegration comes with a lot of challenges.
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
Ray has to prove himself where he was back in that hierarchy.
Yes.
And sometimes it'll change.
Yeah, and sometimes we expect the worst and it's a nice smooth integration. Other times it takes multiple attempts over multiple days. Depends a little bit on the individual as well. Ray, we kind of know from experience, he tends to be a little bit scrappy, so we were a little bit prepared for that. But yeah, the hierarchy is very complicated, and sometimes even just taking someone away for 24 hours is enough to. We're always mindful of that when someone needs to go on stall rest or go to the hospital.
This week was so hot that we were only able to try one attempt, and it was just too hot for the caregivers and for the residents because they're all out there running around. So we'll try integration when we have enough hands on deck. These are 600-pound polar bears that want to scrap each other. So having lots of hands on deck and making sure it's an appropriate time of the day, not too hot. Making sure we have lots of resources to shuffle people around. So stay tuned. We will keep you all up to date on that.
Yes, we'll keep you posted. Yep.
When's he? Oh, we did that one. Did we do this one too? I think so. Yes. Is Gloria eating? Sorry. I'm sorry to recover those. Couldn't you just open the hoof and drain the abscess? Well, yeah, you could. I know you're talking about
Jolene. Okay. Yeah, that's a great question.
You could open the hoof and drain the abscess, but if you open the body wall in any way, or if you open up, it's open for infection. More infection.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you want the body to try to work it out. You want to give the body a chance to overcome that infection first, and then we have such a strict protocol around hoof care here.
Yes.
That we wouldn't let it go much further than a few days. If there was no improvement, then it would definitely mean that we would be doing rads and that they would be going back to OBC and getting some more acute care that way. But opening the hoof
it's case by case basis.
Totally.
Sometimes if it's quite superficial, we're able to draw it out or to kind of drain it out. For Jolene, we weren't able to. We just didn't want to remove so much hoof wall that we would be compromising like the strength and integrity of the hoof. But good news for Jolene, it actually looks like that abscess has burst out through the coronary band, which was what we were hoping for. So she's actually doing really, really well.
That's what we love to
hear.
Barnside Chat question. I see the size of the new farm is amazing. How are you folks going to get from one section to another? Walk, bike, and carts? Probably all three modes.
Yeah, probably. Maybe one day a teleporter.
Yeah, wagons.
All of the
tractors,
above. Yeah, helicopter.
We have a couple trucks. We have the ATV. We have wagons. We have our feet. And Andrew, I saw Andrew had a bicycle, so maybe we'll see the bicycle riding around at the new farm. I'm not sure about that.
Many options.
Is there worry that the move is going to be really stressful for the residents, especially the older ones? Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, my heart's shattered with having to move, and I'm so optimistic for the, I can't wait to move, but at the same time, I'm horrified.
Yes, I feel the same.
It's like equal buckets, 50% this and 50% that. And what we're doing is the absolute best for the residents and for the mission. So we're worried about it.
For sure.
If we said we weren't, that would be complete lie. We're open and transparent here.
Yeah.
If you have a question, all you have to do is ask, and we'll do our best to answer it. Last question. How much fencing has to be dismantled and put back up? All of it!
Yeah!
All of it! That's a quick one! Wow!
A lot.
There's so much happening. It is an absolute gargantuan plan. You can catch all of the updates. Kevin is constantly updating you on his channel, letting you know what's happening with the move. All right, it's time for facilities update, and when everybody hears this sound, their heart palpitates a little bit more like mine is right now. We're moving! September, October. Here's the countdown. Are you ready?
51 days?
I know. Right?
Wasn't that 100 like a week ago?
Yeah, I know, right? It certainly was. 51 days and counting, friends. We are moving. There is a lot on the schedule. They've started to build the facilities
Yeah.
building. So it's like this Lego set that all fits together, and it's very portable, and they put it down. So we are starting to move some of our stuff already from here to there. All right, it's time for the photos of the week. We've covered moving. We did the magic rainbow bag, so we're going to do some photos of the week. And here, oh wait, let's shut the music off of this one because this one has some sound. We had visitors here this week on
Thursday of last week.
That was Thursday.
Yeah.
And to prepare our hearts and the residents for the move, there's many cultures that support the farm. And this, we had some Buddhist monks come to the farm and offer a blessing. And I want you to listen to it. Here are the monks chanting a prayer or some mantras in front of Sammy and his herd. So here, listen up. It was a very peaceful ceremony. And one thing that we learned during the ceremony is that it's actually possible for the residents to become, it's possible for non-human animals to receive enlightenment before human animals.
Oh, interesting.
And so he was telling us that, you know, that we are all the same. And it was just such a reaffirming discussion.
That's lovely.
It was very quick. It was not, it was maybe about 15 minutes long. And there was some chanting, and they threw some rice that represented positive affirmations that they were chanting. And Sammy, and who's this? This is Robert. That's Big Robert, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
That's Big Robert. They were excited to be a part of the ceremony, and here are the positive intentions being thrown.
Cool.
And that's to prepare our hearts and to prepare our minds for the move. So thank you very much to the monks that came out. Oh, I hear
hoof trim.
There's some hoof trimming going on. There's never a dull moment around here. And then here's some moments that were captured on film. You know my love for the crows. Andrea has also taken on a love for the crows. And here's a quick video of the Heath's crows. The crows are actually in the background right now.
How did they know?
I know, right? But the crows are eating fig Newtons, an offering that is put on top of the fence posts for them. And here are our crow family enjoying the fig Newtons. I love the crows. You know my fascination with the crows.
Yeah, all the different families and all the groups here. We need to give them a map to the new property so they can come with us.
Oh, I know, right? Like a bird's eye map, like a straight line. It's time for the last segment called Remember When. Remember when. There's so many memories that have been created here at the farm.
Truly,
and just scrolling through my phone is full of heartbreak and also full of motivation because we have come a long way. This is one of my favorite projects. Remember when all these people, each one of those little squares is a person making a heart with their hands. And all of these kind individuals came together and helped us build an amazing barn for Sammy and his pigs. And we put this art installation on the side of that barn. So for sure, we're going to be taking this piece of artwork down and bringing it with us because you all played such an important part with building that barn. Remember when Pumpkin and Captain Dan became beaux and girlfriends?
Oh gosh.
She tried so hard. Hey, like it was just, she loved him so
she really did.
much. And I remember coming in and seeing them. I was like, oh my gosh, she's done that.
Those very, very cute snuggles.
Dan liked the redheads, didn't he?
He really did. Yeah.
He really loved the redheads. The last remember when moment is remember when Nancy.
Oh yeah, when Nancy got his veterinary degree, became a doctor. Yeah.
This is Nancy's doing a self-diagnostic on probably his right foot there. So many memories have been created here at the farm, all because of your love love,
Yeah.
your donations, your support, we've been able to create so many lasting memories,
Yeah.
so many lessons
Oh,
that we get to
absolutely.
move with our hearts to the
Yeah,
new
yeah.
location. Oh my gosh, we did it.
We sure did.
We made it to the end. Let's do a high five again.
Yeah.
That felt good. We made it to the end of the program. Friends, this whole experience has been quite, how do I do this? There we are. This whole experience has been quite a trip. And
Yeah.
it's important to remember that our organization thrives on the dedication and compassion of people just like you.
Yeah.
Your engagement with our mission is not only meaningful, it's crucial.
Yeah.
This place our residents call home depends on the unwavering support of our incredible community. As a registered charity, we rely on your generosity to continue providing this permanent sanctuary for the animals that we rescue. Thanks so much for tuning in, friends.
Yes.
My name's Derek,
And I'm Nicole.
and we will see you. We got Bear Care will be the next.
On Wednesday, yeah.
Bear
So
Care.
you can catch Andrea and I on Bear Care, most likely Wednesday at 1 p.m., but we'll keep you posted.
Thanks so much.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
There we go.
All we need is a place to be and a few good friends for some company. If you'd like to stay, you don't have to leave. We'll leave the lights on and the door unlocked. If you drop on by, you don't have to knock. We're happy to share whatever we've got.